speaker that the Lord will be using to bless us mightily. So I think we'll start with the citation before we go back to the session. So media, please, if you're ready, please. Go on. Maybe as we wait, can we pray? And just say, Lord, please let your glory, even as your word come, fill my heart. Let it come upon me, let it come upon me. Let it come upon me, let it fill my heart. Let the true essence of your word come and be tangible, Lord, in our hearts. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Having built men is by virtue of the foundations of his word. Jesus, build us again. Build us. Build us. Build us a nation. Build us a habitation. Build us a refuge to the nations. People will come into us and they are safe. On that we will be. On the face of this earth will be the safe place of most people. Destitute with wrong. Just like David, vagabonds came. And at the cave of Adonai, they are built into men, mighty men. Men will come and hide in us. Men will be turned into another people because they encounter us. Build us. Build us. Build us. Build us. Amen. Let's pay attention to what's projected there. I'm sorry. Please walk on the audio, please. Please. Okay, please, they're walking. Just a minute, please. They're walking on the audio.
been a Christian over 5.5 decades and has been in Christian leadership for over 4 decades. He started his Christian journey in 1969 as one of the early young followers of the great Archbishop Benson Idahosa at the Forest Road Church, Benin City. He is the president-founder of the Spokesman Communication Ministries and the senior pastor of the Spokesman Sanctuary of Hope Church International, a multidimensional church with extensive influences in UK, USA, and Nigeria. Reverend Professor Erhbor is a leadership expert and a caring shepherd of the flock who is passionate about effective Christian living by the Word. For many years, he has been driven with a passion for effective leadership in every sector of the society. He is the founder and president of the Spokesman School of Effective Ministry and Leadership and the Erhbor Leadership and Training Institute. Annually, he organizes the International Leadership Conference, ILCON, that attracts leaders from all over the world. His leadership skills are far-reaching and vast as he effectively leads both in spiritual organizations and secular institutions. He has been involved in organizing leadership programs and trainings nationally and internationally, and in mentoring leaders globally, and he has conducted leadership meetings for judges, pastors, federal, local, and state government executives, doctors, business leaders, teachers, schools, amongst others. He is the host of the weekly Life Empowering telecast. And other podcast platforms. Every day, he posts short, hope-inspiring nuggets called High Hope on all major social media.
He is a consultant physician and head of the respiratory unit at the Erhbor University Teaching Hospital Complex in Nigeria. He has been a fellow of the West African College of Physicians, American College of Physicians, fellow Royal College of Physicians, Erhbor, fellow Royal College of Physicians, London. He served as international regent of American College of Chest Physicians for 6 years. Currently, an executive committee member of Global Governors of American College of Chest Physicians, a former national delegate of the European Respiratory Society, and a member of the European Respiratory Society today. He has been the vice chair of a chronic lung disease division of the International Union Against Tuberculosis and Lung Diseases based in Paris for 3 years, having been the secretary and program secretary for many years. He is a pioneering founder of the Pan-African Thoracic Society, a former president, Nigerian Thoracic Society, a former chairman, Stop TB Nigeria, long-standing member of the American Thoracic Society, long-standing member of the British Thoracic Society. Reverend Professor Erhbor was former chief examiner and internal assessor, Faculty of Internal Medicine, West African College of Physicians. Is currently the coordinator, West African College of Physician Examinations, Internal Medicine, Abuja Center. He is the editor-in-chief of the West African Journal of Medicine, a journal for all physicians and surgeons in the West African region. He was former co-editor of the African Journal of Respiratory Medicine, now Journal of the Pan-African Thoracic Society. Professor Erhbor is the president and founder of the Asthma and Chest Care Foundation, a non-governmental organization with a triple aim of pursuing research, education, and patient care amongst asthmatics and those with other chest diseases. Reverend Professor Erhbor is a member of many national and international boards, including being advisory board member, Global Health Promotion on Community Health Promotion Strategy and Non-Communicable Diseases Control in Africa since 2009.
Professor Erhbor is the chairman, advisory board for the Pfizer pneumococcal adult vaccine in Nigeria, and he was a member of the Africa and Middle East pneumococcal advisory board for the Pfizer AFMEP pneumococcal adult vaccine in 2011, a position he reprised in 2016. He is a member of the government, Nigerian National Merit Award. He helped develop the World Health Organization document on non-communicable diseases in Africa and was part of the World Health Organization Global Experts on mHealth Initiative in Norway, tagged finding pathways for mHealth and chronic lung diseases. He served as the principal investigator of the sensation of breathlessness among asthmatics under the Asthma Special Trustees United Bristol Hospital grant. He was co-principal investigator, Burden of Obstructive Lung Disease Study 1, Nigeria Center in 2010. And during Study 2, also in Nigeria in 2018, he duly served as principal investigator. Professor Erhbor is a well-published author and researcher who has written over 150 articles in peer-reviewed national and international journals. He has authored 2 respiratory textbooks, Pulmonary Function Tests, Spirometry, and Peak Flow in Clinical Practice. He has published several information booklets on asthma, tuberculosis, and other chest diseases. Professor Erhbor has supervised and trained over 30 respiratory residents across the country who have successfully defended their Part 2 dissertations and have become leading consultants in their field. He has also trained numerous residents in general internal medicine, supervised numerous postgraduate students for master's degree, and have taught thousands of medical students. He is a seasoned leadership coach who lectures and mentors people all over the world on ethics, organizational leadership, and spirituality. He is the founder of the eponymous Greg Erhbor Leadership and Training Institute and was the United Nations guest lecturer on leadership in Delft, Netherlands in 2004. He annually organizes the International Leadership Conference, ELCON, an event that draws national and global leaders.
He has received numerous national and international awards, including the British Thoracic Society Award in 1993, Making a Difference Award by the American College of Chest Physicians in Philadelphia, 2008, Humanitarian Award in Asthma by American College of Chest Physicians in Atlanta, Georgia, USA, 2012, amongst many others. Reverend Professor Erhbor is an ordained minister of the gospel and an internationally recognized teacher, preacher, and visionary leader. He is the president and founder of the Spokesman Communication Ministries and the senior pastor of the Spokesman Sanctuary Pope Church. He is the host of the Hope for the Nations television broadcast, which airs on LTV Lagos, ITV Benin City, OSBC Osogbo, and NTA Ilefe. He has authored several national and international bestsellers, including Your Time in Your Hands and Balancing Life and Work in the 21st Century. Reverend Professor Gregory Erhbor is married to Reverend Mrs. Adele Erhbor, and they are blessed with children.
Wow. A group of students once I was talking to Professor Shimon a few days ago about this blessing. He was sharing a story. Then he said a group of students, medical students, went to an ICMDA conference. And they came back. And what we have as CMDA today was as a result of those students and their labors. And one of them is our guest speakers for today. A blessing. Ladies and gentlemen, men and boys, fathers and mothers, with a round of applause and a standing ovation, can we welcome our speaker for today, Professor Gregory. All right, please make that loud, make that loud. If you can scream, scream to the Lord. It's such a blessing, such a blessing, such a blessing, such a blessing.
Thank you very much. I wish everything that has been said here was me. Those are solely speaking, it's not me. I don't speak it as an act of humility. I speak it as an act of sincerity. I'm one ordinary man who is actually nothing. Sincerely speaking, I'm just one ordinary man who is actually nothing. But in the hands of God, I'm an expression of His divinity. And so can we wave our hands to the Lord and worship Him? Can we praise Him? Maybe the choir will just give me one song of worship if I start speaking today. Just give us one song of worship as we worship the Lord wherever we are. Just let's worship Him, bless His holy name. Open your mouth and worship Him. We must be to the Lord, for He is worthy of our Thank you for the great opportunity you've given us to come today. Lord, we acknowledge your immense grace and your power. Lord, we glorify you, Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Thank you for your abiding presence here today. Take all the glory, that the meditation of our hearts, the words of our mouth might be acceptable unto you. As this message echoes around the world, around through the ages, may you be glorified. May you be exalted. In Jesus' name we pray. Let's clap for the Lord. Let's shout. Now you can be seated. Thank you so much. Thank you. I want to thank the President and members of the executive. And I also want to thank all the regional leaders for granting me the grace to be here this morning. I'm humbled by being here today, and the opportunity to serve you is my greatest joy. So thank you so much for that opportunity. I want to thank my dear friend who have been persistent about my being here today. Actually, it wasn't really in my program. But he kept on every week calling me, every week. And then re-emphasizing to me that they don't have substitute. So I have to put it in my diary, and I keep begging the Lord to grant me the grace amidst my schedule to be here. I'm particularly happy seeing you today because I think I just saw you years ago. Maybe you wouldn't know, the Christian Medical Association started, the medical data business started when a few of us traveled in 1980 to the United Kingdom. I was representing the International Committee, and we had meetings in Cambridge, we had meetings in London. Then when we got to Nigeria, I told MCPHERSON to be the national coordinator of the Nigerian arm. And then the first meeting was held in Jos. That is what gave birth to this meeting. Then we went through. Little did we know that this will spread around the nation of the world. And I want to thank God that this is just the beginning of it. Greater things lies ahead. Now, I want to thank God for those that came with today. I want to thank God for my dear wife who is here with us. Some of the ministers from my church are also here today. Almost all the ministers in our church run a bivocal ministry. We are not full-time. Either they are professors, lecturers, and all members of the church that are here today, I want to thank God for their coming. I think there's a large contingent, and about 30 of them are here today. Thank God for them. I'm particularly enthused that you have chosen this message. Now, I can paraphrase the message in my own way, discipling the nations. First of all, I'm enthused by that title, that you are not talking about a parochial or local community. The world has gone so global. If anybody who wants to do anything great in this world must have his eyes set on a world platform. A few weeks ago, I was called to speak in a meeting that was used in memorial of a man, Reverend Erhbor. Some of you may not have heard of that man. The man is called the umbrella of Christianity, Pentecostal Christianity in Nigeria. He met Babalola, he met all the greats, he mentored the Hausa, all the greats you can think of Nigeria. But I sat down with that man when I was doing my service here, twice every week for 1 year. And when we went to that meeting, I showed them the picture. And while I was making my youth service, I had this zeal to become a full-time minister, to just preach the gospel. And he told me, Greg, go back to school. It was actually contradictory to my passion. The rest is history. I went back to postgraduate training, took up the lecturership, had opportunities out of the country, and rose up to be a professor for over half to 20 years now. Now, but the man gave me a prophecy. And he kept on reminding me that a time is going to come when there will be reverse evangelism, when Nigerians will now send back the light to the Western world. And that when that time comes, it will not be the Bible you will use, because the gates will not be open to you for the Bible. He said it will be your profession that will open the door for you. And then when your profession opens the door for you, then the gospel will fall. Little did we know that over 40 years ago when this man insistently prophesied it. We are now seeing what we call a reverse evangelism. In May, I was on a mission in the US and UK, and I was looking at least 4 different places. And I noticed that there's an impact of this part of the world by Christians from this world. So the topic, nations, is very apt. Again, I want you to realize that all over the Bible, you see the word nations used, you see the word world used, you see the word peoples used. Now, Jesus spoke and said, go into all the nations in certain scriptures. Then in Mark, he said, go into all the world. Now, he's talking about the cosmos. He's not talking about the physical world, but he's talking about the worlds within the world. And so when Jesus says, go into the world and preach the gospel, he's actually talking about your world. You know, the academic world, the medical world, the nursing world, the political world. So he's saying now, penetrate these worlds and preach the gospel. Now, when he says you are the light of this world, he's actually saying wherever you find yourself in your world, you want just to have a world-centered view. Go right there and light the candle and shine the light to this world. And so whenever you see Jesus says, go into the world, that's what he refers. But Jesus Christ didn't just say, go into the world and preach. The emphasis was go into the world and make disciples for all nations. Now, the truth about it is that preaching, there's a man out of wisdom speaking the 4 ways of bringing the word, the gospel. He said one way is by presence evangelism. You are there and people see you. The second one is what they call the persuasion evangelism, where you try to convince people to know God. Then the third one is what they call the proclamation evangelism, with saints and so on. Then the neo-Pentecostalists added the power evangelism. Now, all these 4 means of evangelism is actually announcing and trying to penetrate your world with the light of the gospel. But you are not truly a Christian till you are a disciple. And so it's not just going to the world and preach, or go to the world and gather people together. Go to the world and make disciples of nations. Now, discipleship is intentional. Discipleship is purposeful. Discipleship is progressive. Discipleship means enhancing capability. And discipleship is a lifetime journey. And so nobody says, I'm a disciple. There's no arrival point in discipleship. You may say discipleship is like excellence, which is always under construction. Yesterday I had some meeting with some people, and somebody asked that the Bible says that we should walk and be sanctified so that we can get the inheritance of the saints. And then the person asked me, what is this inheritance? So I told him, first of all, sanctification is not static, it's dynamic. And sanctification is not complete till you get to heaven. And then you can't even talk about what you inherit till you finish the sanctification process and exit heaven. I say speaking, just speaking in terms of trying to be put in a very simple manner. And I told them, I said, look, the land to which your mansion is going to be built has not been located by the angels. In that, what I'm saying is that you can't talk about what you inherit till you have finished the race. And so sanctification becomes a process which culminates till you see the face of Jesus Christ. It is then you can now begin to talk about inheritance. And so, just discipleship is not an arrival point. It has been initiated to a process that can only have its completion on this earth. But even then, not even on this earth alone, we'll get to heaven, we move from glory to glory. Now, I'll tell you a couple of verses, and I moved you through to this in Matthew 16. Matthew 10, 16. Jesus said in Matthew 10, 16, he said, behold, I send you out. You guys see that the Christian faith is not an ostrich mentality. It's an outreach mentality. It's not an inreach. It's an outreach. I send you out as sheep in the midst of wolves. Therefore, be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. Then he quickly said, but beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the council and scourge you in their synagogue. So the very first thing you are going to learn, if you are going to know about discipling the world, is to know what the world is all about. You can't disciple the world without knowing what it's about. First of all, the kingdom of Christ is not of this world. It is not of this world. We are here on assignment. We are ambassadors. We are citizens in heaven with a certain time limit, purposefully to declare God's kingdom. So we don't settle down. We move. Now, the second thing is that this world is wrapped in spiritual wickedness. And as I said, I tell you as sheep in the midst of wolves. The whole cosmos has a spiritual aura around it. Even in the most pious nation, the influence of the wickedness is obvious. And that's why Paul said, and John said, the whole world is moved in wickedness. Not only is it a wickedness, it's a wickedness with a crafty device that sometimes mimics spirituality and sometimes mimics God, but it has nothing to do with God. Thirdly, you are going to meet a world in which the weak loses out. The world doesn't want to strengthen the weak. It doesn't want to support the weak. The world wants strong people. So if you go to the world and say, well, I'm weak, supply my need, the world will actually kill you. Then the world we are going to meet is that it's the world that wants you to work out your salvation. Now, salvation here is in a generic term. It means that God, the world wants you to work for what you earn. There are no free lunches in this world. And so that's the world God is sending you to. Then God is sending you to the world in which the world is wiser in its own generation than the children of God. So it has its own tactics and strategy, to which even Jesus Christ owned up to the fact that they are wiser than God's people. Then you are going to meet a world that wants to shipwreck your faith. The world doesn't want to make you a Christian. The world wants to bring down your Christianity. Whether you go to the arts, you go to the science, you go to medicine, it's not because it's not a conscious thing. The power of evil wants to sink Christianity. I think the young company says, I want to sink Christianity on the surface of this earth, that there will never be a mention of it. It's not, they're not worried, they don't know, because the spirit that works in the world. Again, I want to say to you that you are going to meet a world that actually the love of money has predominated, and the love of people have lost school. So look at it. If today you go to London, you say you have a brother there, Christian brother, and the person will house you for a period of 2 weeks, you're very surprised when he kicks you out. And you say, but brother, I didn't know you met in church. No, the world doesn't look at that. As far as the world is concerned, you are a parasite. And the world only recognizes you when you are giving. They don't recognize you when you are receiving. Then again, I want also to realize that this world has wandered away from the path of God. And it's moving downhill. And so Jesus is saying to you, I am sending you to this world to disciple. So you will be conscious of the fact that the whole cosmos is surrounded by you. Then the second thing is, the world has its mission for you, as you have this mission for them. And I think this from my own experience down to the ages. One, when people come into this world, whether they are in the comfort of their school life, and the world wants to see what can be done. And I wrote here, first of all, the world wants you to conform. This is the way we do it. If you refuse to conform, it gets you out. So there are people who are going to enter this world to conform. Many are going to enter this world to conceal their faith. No. This Christian you are talking about, here when I was a child. Many people are going to face this world by complaining. Oh, it's very bad, it's very bad. Things are so bad. Everything is wrong. And that is real. Some of us are going to be confused by the world. You look at everything, very confusing. And that's why the time he said, in God I trust, I will not be put to confusion. There's some people, the world will complicate their life. Very simple life, they enjoy life before, and then they get into the world. The world just complicates their life, and they're not able to get out of it. And quite a lot of people will be contending with the world, fighting the world. What Jesus was saying here is that I'm sending you as disciples to change the world. While I was sitting and asked myself, I was a Christian in 1969, I graduated in 1981. I had my fellowship in 1989. Have I changed the world? I tell someone that if you have lived up to 30 years in this world and you have not impacted the world, then you should give God back your space in this world. If after 30 and 40 years I'm still complaining about Asoro, about whosoever is the president, and have not become a change agent, because the whole concept of your being a disciple is that there's only one person to which you owe your destiny, God. So, God with the ability to turn the destiny of the world around. And so, the question comes, are you changing the world? Or is the world changing you? Are you turning the world around? Or you are highlighting the problems in the world? Are you a spectator? Or you are executing? And the second, then the third one, before I go to the application. Now, because of the things we see in the world does not believe in entitlement. In fact, the moment you tell the world you have religion, they fight you. So there's no entitlement in this world. What the world wants to know is, they want to ask you evidence. What is the evidence? You say you are a Christian. What is the evidence? Authenticity. What is the evidence? The world wants to read you without hearing you. That's why Emerson said, your actions are so loud that your voice is not necessary. The Englishman says, actions speak louder than voice. All the days I trained in Bristol, I never spoke to anybody once about Christ in my workplace. I never get tracked to anybody once to say I'm a Christian. But every one of them knew I was a Christian. My boss told me one day and said, you are always happy. So I told him, but you are happy. He said, no, I'm making it. See, you're always happy. And when they get near me and they're talking things that are not Christian, they stop. Now, those are being Christian, but I never spoke words. Because the world doesn't want to hear your words. As far as they're concerned, I belong to some groups of big professors. When you mention all the names you Christians call these evangelists, they look at them as actually charlatans. You mention them, these sorts of hustlers. And they will give you evidence. And so what they are looking for, can we read the epistle of this man's life? How is this man saying he's a Christian? What is the evidence? So they don't want to know that you have the Bible, because they wrote the Bible. Especially after the country. They read the literatures of the Bible. Their great-grandparents were Christians. I remember there was one time I was in Holland. I was invited to a program, and then they took us on a boat ride. Before we went for that lunch, we were all in the boat. And I looked at one man, again, like that time I came to give me a lecture. I was a key speaker in that lecture. And I looked at one man there and said, are you a Christian? He just laughed at me. Get that rap. Coming back to Christianity. I was an Israelite. I was like a mission. And I kept on looking at him. Were your parents a Christian? He said, yes. Something went wrong. He said, yes, something went wrong. And the guy telling me that certain things about his background and why being a Christian is a trash, because there's no evidence. They have no evidence. Gary Baxter said, if they arrest you for being a Christian, will there be enough evidence to convict you? You are arrested today and say, taken to court for being a Christian. But the prosecutors find enough evidence to convict you. Then the world is looking for extraordinary ability. That does this man have something that we don't have? He says he's a Christian. Is he a praise? What is the extraordinary thing we have? What is the thing that is different? I went to Ohio, and I was having a program there. Was at the job, I was in the embassy suite at the reception. So they were trying to sort out my accommodation. Then I kept quiet. And in between, the man at the reception says, are you a Christian? Are you a pastor? Please, can I talk with you after my duty? I didn't speak a word. I didn't tell him anything. If I've carried a big Bible and say, well, he knows a lot of them everywhere. So they want to see there is something about Torah which cannot be tangibly held, which demonstrates in attitude, values, and lifestyles that can actually be contagious. And they are looking for that. The world also wants to see exceeding grace. Look, this man saying he's a Christian. What is the exceeding grace he had? Let me give you a very simple example. When I was 19, I was already a Christian. I wrote at my door, said, come to become a teacher, a physician, and a counselor. And I knelt down by my bedside and I said, God, if you will make me a professor and bring me to the top academic echelon in the world, everywhere I go, I will declare you. The silent prayer of a child. And I said in that prayer that For one day, I will not compromise my faith in the pursuit of academics. I would rather suffer, live academic, than your faith. Everybody go with me say it is not possible for you to continue your fervency, which they call this like lunatic fervency. At the end of my career, I mean, clearly so. And I found out that I had, in humility, attained to the highest I can ever attain to in my career. And yet, my faith is even more extraordinary. There can be no explanation than exceeding grace. Come Bristol. I was staying with my friend who's a professor of pathology. He's a Christian. I used to pray with him regularly. He said, Gregory, please, I told my pastor I should preach in our church. He attends an Anglican church, and they are of white aristocrats. What I mean aristocrats. They've been there for years, hundreds of years. And then the man introduced the pastor to me. I told the pastor about what happened. I said, well, this is my colleague, he's a lecturer, he's a church physician, but he's also a Christian. I don't allow him to speak in the pulpit. So when I came, two things were very interesting. I got there, the church was packed full. All of them dressed in their aristocratic suits. The first question the pastor asked me, say, how is it possible for you to be a professor? I wasn't a professor there. How is it possible for you to be an academic and then you are combining with your Christian faith and they say you are reading some books? He said it's not logical, it's not possible. I said, well, it's the grace of God. Then the second question of the man was plucked. It wasn't a question. He came to me and said, Greg, you're from Nigeria. That country, very corrupt country. I don't know whether it was before or after, but someone around I was preaching. Then he gave me an instance that he got a contract to do a work in Nigeria. That when he got to Lagos, those who gave him the contract were asking for 10%. So it was ridiculous to him. The contract has not been signed, everything. He said he took the next flight and left the place, left the contract, didn't touch it. So I was allowed to speak. Yes. Big aristocratic people will just be slain by the Holy Spirit. He wants to see evidence of exceeding grace. If for example now, I say I'm an academic, I'm a Christian, I'm talking about academic, I've divorced my wife, I've married a second wife, I've done everything, then they will say it's not possible because they know that you can't actually be a Christian in this world and everything is smooth. You know what I mean? So they will begin to look at all these other things, all these other parameters. And so the world won't excuse you. Then if I now come to the application, the world does not have any escape place. Look, what the world wants to see, because the world is in pace, the world wants to see a witness, not a preacher. And there is no escape place in the world. No escape place. The Bible says the eyes of God move on, to and fro, is it not? To see those whose eyes are what? Perfect before him. Then the Bible also says what the devil does what? Move about like what? So even if you fornicate, even if you decide to dig the ground, or they fornicate, that the only person who shows his hands, the devil will. So effectively, the moment you come out from that act, your witness is spoiled by principalities and powers. And so no matter what you preach, no matter what you say, the world will get at you. one day the world will get at you. Because what is secret are not going to come. So when I put all this in context, I said, what do you now do? How do you now begin to disciple the nation? I will read one scripture and I go into it and I will then close up, pray for you, close up, and ask you their questions. And I told the organizer that maybe we should ask some questions. Now, Jesus said something to Peter. He said, Peter, Satan has asked for permission to sift you as a wheat. But I have prayed for you that when thou art converted, what do you do? When you put it, strengthen your brethren. But the third question I like, make it your mission to strengthen the brethren. So a mission is not really bettered on proclamation, but on conversion. And so if you are going to be a disciple, you must have core convictions. If you are going to be a disciple, you must have demonstrated a continual change in character. If you are going to be a disciple, you must have counted the cost and are ready to pay it. If you are going to be a disciple, you must look for only one mission, that Christ might be seen in your life. If you are going to be a disciple, you must have demonstrated competence that the world will see as an evidence of grace in your life. If you are going to be a disciple, you must have contended for your faith. I was moving with a certain young man, a middle-aged man or young, I don't know. And we were going to somewhere in the US, and he said, oh, Pastor, the Christianity in Nigeria is a bit funny. So you still pray against light, that there should be no light. You still pray that there should be food. Say, yeah, my Christianity is very easy. You don't need to pray for all these things. Just light bulbs, dark bulbs. You know, you don't need to have praying all night, just 2 hours is enough, because all your needs are met. So his concept of Christianity is need-based. Christianity is not about what you acquire. It's about relationship with the Father. Then I read one scripture and give you 4 or 5 points, and I quote Colossians chapter 1. And this Colossians it's a very good scripture, you should read it all, from verse 9. For this reason, we also, since the day we had it, do not cease to pray for you and to ask that you may be filled with the knowledge of his will in all wisdom and spiritual understanding, that you may walk worthy of the Lord, fully pleasing him, being fruitful in every good work. Do you see? Being fruitful in every good work. They said about Joseph, everything that Joseph did was excellent. They said about Daniel, he was 7 times better than the contemporaries. They said about Jesus, where comes this man, this wisdom? They said about Moses, Moses was living in all the wisdom of the people of Egypt. He was not just a miracle man. He was actually a learned man. He read all the books. I said, increasing in every good work. You see, when the Lord years ago told me to start a church, I didn't like it. I don't go to the history now. And I made a very solemn prayer to God. Lord, if this church starts and it does not grow, I will fold my house and leave. I won't give reason that I need no influence that it's an age. I'll just fold my house and go. Because if you are in the plant, what happens? You do. And fruitfulness is an evidence of divinity in your life. Then he now said, strengthen with all mind, according to his glorious power, for all patience, long suffering with joy. So, my friends, do you want to be a disciple? Take note of these final suggestions. 1, God must implant himself inside you. There must be the implantation of divinity. This is not what can be hurried. You got to have the power. No. It's a process of discipline. It's a process of denying yourself. It's a process of walking with God every day. It's a process of knowing that with God there are no history. Everything is correct. It's a process of knowing that day unto day, always speak, night unto night. God must bring himself inside you to the capacity of Jesus. This morning I did an early morning devotional prayers and I prepared some message. And I told them, the message I have to give to them this morning is about 10-15 minutes. I said, I'm going to speak among students coming all over the country. It is the same way I look at it. I don't look at them, talk to 5 people, I don't want to talk to 1 million people. It is the same principle. Absolute excellence. Thoroughness. So there must be implantation of the Spirit of Christ. It's not what you do, it's what you are. And then cultivated. Christ must be formed in you. But for Christ to be formed in you, what did God say? And so if you're just looking for how to be rich, how to get money, how to make the next box, you can't be a disciple. Then number 2, you must live according to God's intention. You see, look, God is the greatest lesson, write this down, the greatest lesson of my lifetime. I don't think there's another lesson bigger than that. That God actually directs the steps of the righteous. The greatest lesson of my lifetime. I'm not what they're talking about that you see, they have been choreographed right from heaven. It has been seen way ahead. Everything is twice created, once in the heavenly space, and then actualized on this earth. The steps of a righteous man are ordered by the Lord. 1,000 years ago, God knew you invite me to speak here. He knew it. So, the righteous man is a man of destiny. He's a man that is prepared by God. I'm going to give you some people. This is very interesting. I see a lot of people talking about marriage in social media. If you want to marry, the man must be like this, the woman must be this, he must be humble, he must be kind, he must be this. I say, who are you? A lot of people to say, who are you? You are writing that people should be this, people should be that. What of you? Most of the things you are writing in your list, are you that person? So we don't marry because of qualification. We married because God, in his powerful grace, have taken our inadequacy and increased our competencies. So marriage is the union between 2 helpless people, bringing God into a complete picture. And so, what is the intention of God for your life? That is what you must do. I don't want to be anybody. I don't want to be anybody on this earth. No. If I have not seen anybody in this earth that I want to be like, I want to be the carbon copy of what God has claimed about me in heaven. If God says to me that I will be the shoemaker, I will be the greatest shoemaker the world has ever seen. If God told me that I'm going to be a hairdresser, one day the whole universe, when I die, He said, then leave a hairdresser, and through his hairdressing, change the world. But that said, power of God to shoot the world. And today, even though we don't know who Bata is, we can always wear Bata shoe. That is Christianity. Christianity is not everybody going around comparing himself and taking notes of somebody and say, tell me the secret. I don't want to know anybody's secret. I don't want to know the secret God has for me in Christ. Yes, don't get me wrong, I can emulate good things, I can emulate good ability, but to know your secret, I don't care. They say, no, the material God used to make you has been discarded in heaven. So if I take God to recreate it, it will not be there. And wonderfully made is the universal voice of every Christian. Then he told me, you must be invigorated by God's power. There is no way you can survive in this world and be a witness without being invigorated by God's power. Look, we came all the way from there. When I came back, I knelt down and I was praying. Out of routine, I don't pray to that. There and there, everything that I have prepared, God changed it in that 5 minutes. Because revelation is always progressive and continuous. The moment you depend on your scriptural notes, you have cancelled God out. The moment you depend on your memory, God is irrelevant. The moment your history defines your prophecy, then you are obsolete. And so, the new every morning is thy Lord. Great is what? Our faithfulness. Look, we may just have this meeting and all of you turn it into prayer meeting. When people plan too much, they plan God out. If you can plan, but let God breathe on your planning and take whichever he wants and whichever he wants to discard. Bible says, stay in Jerusalem until you are clothed with power from above, energized from above. Many things I have done. There are some of my colleagues here, internal medicine, consultants. Everything I have done, and I don't want to mention them because I don't want to give has always has no explanation than on my knees. I edit one of the only journals in this country of surgeons and physicians of West Africa, which publishes every month. I've hardly heard of any African journal, medical, that publishes every month. I'll go and take the history of that journal and see when I came in. I actually knelt down before God and said, God, how can I do about this journal? I had no money, everything was down. And God said, I'm going to help you. And for 3 years, 4 years, we have been publishing every month. We have articles now till November. I can't explain it. It's a mystery. I can't explain it. I can't say I'm very crafty, I have great this. I can't. It's unexplainable. It's not explainable. The reason is you are clothed with power. Go and look at our church. If there's a place you do not, go just pass through it. If there's any church as beautiful as that church in building, you just one. The whole place is as if you are in US. And our church is students, university lecturer, hospital workers. Years ago, somebody came to assess the church. This 1 billion. It was long ago. How did it happen? How did it happen? I have never raised money, go to the paper, give me money, give me no. It only happened. I am the handmaid of the Lord. Be it done according to the word. And if you are telling myself, brethren, your days are finished in Israel, go about the church, go to the next assignment, and move. The Spirit of God is a moving and timing. It's not a settling one. So you will be clothed with power. Let me say that, and I paraphrase it. If you are good in anything, go and live in the greatest bush where we carve out a path for you. I don't think that's how you are going to marry. Only they make me say, Pastor, I have to flout it. Flout your this, flout your that. I say, well, flout everything. When you flout it, you won't finish it. But I'm not told that, be good, be consistent, be kind, be lovely, be tender. The world will carve out a street to your house. Because everybody will be talking about you. Have you met that girl? She's the one that gave us juice. You know, I went to preach in one church several years ago. I don't remember the name of the pastor. I don't remember the name of everybody, but I remember the name of a pregnant woman who was sitting by this. I was wondering, she will be watching me. Anytime I have sweat, she'll give me a drink. Anytime I feel like drinking, she'll bring water to me. But don't the rest, Reverend this, Deacon this, Bishop, the other one, I don't know. It is only your actions that make way for your greatness. Then the fourth thing, you must be inspired and illuminated by God's wisdom. Look, the wisdom that is celestial is very different from the wisdom that is terrestrial. And wisdom is the principal thing. It's not just talking about wisdom to get wealth. The wisdom to I want to get wealth. Look, the wisdom of this world are found in books, and they fade away over time. But the wisdom of God is actually original, pure, correct, and can never be duplicated. As if you are going to be a disciple, you must ask God, fill me with your wisdom, illuminate me with spiritual understanding, with insight. I do know how to get it. Keep your mouth shut and stay in His presence. Those who talk too much, we even teach God what to say. And so to me, silence is the default setting of a spiritual man. As I said in 54, that He has told me to learn as somebody that has been instructed. God must instruct you. You must be open to wisdom. You must be a continuous learner. I carry my notebook everywhere. I write, I listen. Lord, what do you have to say? You know, there's no arrogance as far as knowledge is concerned. Whenever the wise is arrogant, there's no more wise. Then I want to quickly move. Your life must be full of integrity. Integrity is not the things you do. Integrity is the state of your heart. Integrity is the tendency in you to stay by the truth. It is running an open book. It's making sure that what you are outside is what you are inside. Integrity is not in a sense you are holy. Integrity is being a skeleton before God. Know your weaknesses, know your strength, and asking God to strengthen your weaknesses and also to increase you in your strength. Integrity is a reality. Hungry for revelation. And a man said he's going to heaven. Say, most people they say they go to heaven. It's not everything I believe, but I believe what they said. He said God told him, be truthful. Psalm says, let integrity and uprightness go on preserved. The moment you are not a man of integrity, you are actually a child of the devil. I don't mean that in a sarcastic manner, in a insulting manner. Because the Bible says the devil has been the father of liars. The devil covers up. So you must say, God, wherever I go, give me integrity. When I was working in Bristol, I didn't know they were watching everything about me. Before God, they kept me in a room, and you can do international calls. That was in those days. So I can do several calls, nobody will know. They were watching me. Then something told me, as you are here, Gregory, there's always satellite lights everywhere. It's not that it's like, and I kept on just doing my part, being truthful, living my life. Being truthful doesn't mean being good. Some people are so truthful that you prefer them to be liars. Because if their truthfulness will give you headache. And after 3 months, they called me and said, you can enter any office in this place. You can enter anywhere in this place. Anywhere you can. When I was leaving, my boss said, when you did your first presentation with us, we vowed to retain you. Then again, I want to say, you must know the indispensability of grace. Christianity is actually not possible except grace comes. Look, standing like this to preach, you can imagine, I preached over 2,000 sermons, and I've never prepared a sermon in my life. They're preaching at the age of 11. But I approach this sermon today as an ignoramus, because I know that if there is no grace, then the next thing is grace. And so, how do we attract grace? Very simple. Humble yourself under the hands of the Lord. For God resisted the proud. That is, God actually fights the proud and giveth grace to all the humble. And so we are going to be a disciple that God is going to use to do great things upon this earth. Always ask for grace. Then the other thing I will mention, you must have an irresistible desire to make Christ known. Irresistible desire. Jeremiah said, I thought I could hide it, but that word was like fire. I was shot in my bone. Irresistible desire. God, that Christ might be known to me. God, that Christ might be known to me. Some of you are going to go to the Western world. Some of that instead, you suggest, you call it Japan, I don't know what you call it. Look, I can't believe that. Doctors, let me tell you that's my frankly. You can't get a full training in Nigeria. Simple. You will need an international exposure. But what you do after that will depend on your framework, your philosophy, your mindset. I went there and I came back. And I cannot put that rule for you or against you because as far as God is concerned, none of us are Nigerians, we are citizens of heaven, only domiciled in Nigeria. But wherever you go, there must be an irresistible spirit. God, let Christ be known through me. Let Christ be known through me. Lord, make way for the gospel through me. You know, let the gospel be known through me. And that is when people will begin to ask you questions. Can you tell us about your faith? Can you tell us what about you? Look, I don't like making some statement. One day we had a departmental meeting when I was in the department. And one of my colleagues said, well, these students must discipline this student to make sure they pass, they follow the thing. Anybody who doesn't pass, who doesn't do well, they're going to. The one of my other colleagues said, can you take away compassion and mercy from Erhbor? I was in the department there. I was looking at them. Is it possible to take compassion and mercy from me? When I was in here and my students were going for exam, I wrote them a letter, I said, my dear colleagues. And the students now say, we are about to go. We are still in a year, the man say, my dear colleagues. I will just indirectly say, making them to realize that, look, if by any means, my safe soul. I've been in a red flight, and somebody will give me from a very comfortable seat. I said, somebody wants to be with his spouse. And I look at the man and say, oh, that's my pleasure. So glad. And I go there. I will say, hey, I paid for it. It's my ticket. I don't want to put a noisy background that will obstruct the move of God. All background noises will be hushed. I don't want to be the complication of God's anointing. I don't want to be the problem to God's purpose. I want to stand aside. If he uses my honor, God bless him. If he uses my disgrace, God bless him. But follow, just use me. Then the other thing I want to mention, and I'm closing up, is that you must iron or sharpen iron. All of you know, look, Yoruba say, oh, you have not started yet. Even myself, I have not started. You can never listen. Yes. David said, I have seen an end to all commandments. No, I say, I have seen an end to all perfection. But that commandment is what exceedingly broad. My brethren, anytime I read the Bible, I see I don't know anything more. I see the presence of God. I don't know anything more. Because God is so powerful, so magnificent, his wisdom is so great that there's no limit to his understanding. And so, I was waiting for God to continue to sharpen me, shaping me. One moment, I cannot come to bed. I know I could be Alpha on like this tonight when the church was just 50 people. And we had no power, the box charge. One evening, I went to make out for the house and said, I think you should be the original of this school. He said, let your today's minimum be your yesterday's maximum. He was also, though he said that, I know practically the truth. Because you have to be continually sharp and shaken. Everybody in your 360 degrees 7 You use your friend to sharpen you. You use your teacher to sharpen you. You use your father to sharpen you. You use your mother to sharpen you. You use your husband to sharpen you. You use your wife to sharpen you. Let's look at Isaiah 54. I will show you so that I read that for you and then I'll just say one more. Isaiah 54 brings this iron and sharpening very clearly. Okay. Isaiah 54. The Lord has given me the tongue of the learned. One scripture says, disciple, that I may know how to speak a word in season to him who is weary. He awakens me morning by morning. He awakens my ear to hear as the learned. The Lord God has opened my ear, and I was not rebellious, nor did I turn away. I gave my back to those who struck me, and my cheeks to those who plucked out the bear. I did not hide my face from shame and spitting. When the scripture talks about iron sharpening iron, it's actually talking about circumstances God put on your way to really train you. I don't know if I'm hungry, but I can tell you, for now, I think pride seems to be alien to my spirit. I can't be proud because I have nothing to be proud of. Sincerely speaking, nothing to be proud. And the reason that happened is that when God began to use instruments to shake me about, shaking me and shaking me about. Shaking me and shaking me about. Shaking me and shaking me about. And each time I'm getting sharpened. Each time I'm getting shaken. Look, be an eternal student. Never get on arrival point. Being an intentional student means you must be asked to learn. You must pay attention to details. You must apply yourself. I have 4 libraries. All of them full. I don't believe in reading from books. I also believe in inspiring from above. Have actionable points to your life. No assumptions. When I was going to the UK, as a postgraduate training, I met one of my friends who is a consultant in Britain. I said, sir, I'm going to work in Bristol. What do you advise? He said, great. For 3 months, don't talk. He said, listen to how they do it, the way they do it, and when you have known, open your mouth. You see, because if you open your mouth so early, say, I've done this, it will declare you a fool. That's what you do throughout your study. And learn from everybody. Hello, dear, how do you do this? In my workplace, I don't know audio. I don't know Sabato. I'm a friend of everybody. I can learn from the other. All these nurses are calling with doctor, medical lab are calling scientific lab. Hello, please, can you teach me how you do this stethoscope? Can you tell me this? How many of you have to Macaulay? You know, Macaulay was this great man. This man was so. He said, when he returned from UK, he was to head, I think, the Western Botanical Corporation. And he has been well trained, but he was not used to the new system where he was working. That the woman who was teaching was 19 years old. And actually taught him, treated him in a very bad way. He said, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But he got to know everything. And then by the time the woman was coming for years like I said, relax, and I know these things. So what am I saying? Make no assumption. Let iron sharpen you. And let it shape you and be a lifetime man. Then the other last word I put here. When I mean all time men, I know that all men start and stop from God. So no matter what learning you do, go to the presence of God. Go to the presence of God. Then you can never exist alone. Look for positive influencers in your life. As I was coming here, one of a psychiatrist from US, UK was talking to me. He says he's also very prominent psychiatrist coordinating his soul training in psychiatry and things like that. So the man was talking and telling me what he was doing. And I said, you do so great things. He said, sir, everything I've done is because we saw it in you and we patterned it. The truth about it is that there's a circle of mentor-mentee in life. The mentor mentors his mentee, and the mentee mentors his mentor in reverse mentoring. And so that means that go for godly influences. I will be worried if you don't have a friend. I'll be worried if there's nobody who is talking to your life. I'll be worried if all you know is yourself. You know now, everybody's talking to the social media. Look for godly influences. Look for people, who know it. Sometimes you can be with somebody who is very knowledgeable. For 1 hour, you ask a question. What? How did you go about it? How do you go about the other one? The one of our exams, because when it's down, those days now, people pass exam very well. Those days, they don't pass for president. And I went to do this exam. As I was coming, I just saw one man. He looked like Marfan syndrome. Sorry if you don't remember Marfan syndrome. So I said, this look like Marfan syndrome. So immediately after, I started asking people around, Marfan syndrome. They started giving me, I started writing Marfan syndrome, Marfan syndrome, Marfan syndrome. So when I go to the exam, it was Marfan syndrome. So I started presenting. I presented the case of this and that. So I started talking about Marfan syndrome. You know, you now say you saw the question before. You failed me. Say, it cannot be. How can you go to Marfan syndrome? I don't know about the pressure, resisting sickle cell. Why are you going to Marfan syndrome? And I think that they all went for me for the all of us failed. Now, the second time I went for the exam, it was the same man. And you know what? There was no exam. If I thought, he knows it. Yeah, he knows it. Very good. That little thing, if I feel here, so when I'm going to the street, you will learn from everybody. It's only a white man that can learn from the fool, but the fool learns from nobody. Then finally, and this is really final, not like Paul who said final I continued. The final has God to always grant you what was said in Colossians chapter 1, that you should always be increasing every good work. Look, anything your hands meets. When I saw the president and he greeted me, I was happy. The reason is that I've been president many times. A president in usage fellowship, president in this, president in that, president in that. But I always believe that there's a tide in the affairs of men. If taken in his fortune, leads toward greatness. I've always begged God, let any opportunity I am given on this earth become memorable. Give me the grace and ability to actually, years ago I went to Chicago for the American College of Church Physician meeting. Yes, I think so, chest meeting. And the man was speaking, Jim Collins. It's usually a medical thing, and they invite sometimes a secular speaker to speak. Jim Collins said he wanted to go and see the founder of Apple. Who is the founder of Apple? Jobs. It took him a long time to get the appointment to see Steve Jobs. And when he now finally got the appointment to see Steve Jobs, he was shocked at what he saw in Steve Jobs' house. If I can actually remember, I heard him, Jim Collins talking face to face, and he said, I didn't see any furniture there. You expect Steve Jobs' house, he will have this, that bed. He said they actually ate their meal on the floor. So he said, why you wonder, why is Steve Jobs like that? And then Jim Collins concluded that Steve Jobs had only one passion. Apple. He only had one passion, Apple. In fact, Steve Jobs says his mission is to dent this world. And Jim Collins was saying that he saw that every great man had one dominant passion to which every other thing bows. That's why great people are mavericks, are not really balanced people. And so to be increasing in every good works is to keep it on there. When you ever negotiate or bargain, you will not get there. Give it all it takes. Give it all it takes as if your whole life depended on it. If you meet anybody on the way, give it everything you think will bring you a memorial. If you are doing any assignment, give it all it takes. When we started our church, I emptied my bank account, I took a loan, and I gave it to the church. I was a university lecturer. At one point, the lecturer at my church said, you can't do that. I said, I will do it. I just told my son, you will never be down to that amount in your life. Give it only. There's a cardiovascular surgeon that was being interviewed. And they asked me, how much did you make last year? He said, I made $1.5 million. And I said, what is discipline? He said, I have a sacrificial mindset. Sacrificial mindset. So anything I do, I want to put in everything in it. I sacrifice everything for it. We are going to a conference. I want this conference to be the best thing I've ever done. By prayers, by thinking, by working, no one has ever been poor by giving his investment for great works. I've never seen that. When you invest your talent, your treasures, your time for great works, you will never be poor. Because by that, sometimes the season, it may not be fruitful in 1 year, not in the second year. When you get fruitful, you exceed. What people do is that they want to play smart. They say, what will I get in it? There has to be blood, there has to be sweat, there have to be tears before there is triumph. I pray God will give you the grace. I pray will strengthen you with power. That you will not leave this world as a spectator. You will not leave this world as a conformist. You will not leave this world as a complainer. You will not leave this world as someone who actually has children of faith. That when heaven is to testify of you, say, here lies a man and a woman who got the gospel, lived out the gospel, disseminated the gospel, and changed the generation. Let us pray. I want to pray that God will strengthen you and keep you. Just raise up your hand and begin to pray for his power. Begin to pray for his power. Begin to pray for his grace. Now, ask for the power. Ask for the power. I came here with the desire to impact your life. Not just to speak to you and blow you up, but to impact your life. All of you say, Jesus, pour your spirit upon me. Now say 3 more, everybody, okay? Say it again. 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 That's going to be what inside me. Inside me. Inside me. Begin to pray. In the name of Jesus, that is of the you. In the name of the Lord Jesus, the spirit of wisdom, of knowledge, of understanding, of insight, Jesus. From henceforth, you will feel and know that the Lord in you is mighty. You will feel and know that the Lord in you is mighty. Every activity of demons in your life, I put it that I release the heavens for you. In the name of the Father, in the name of the Son, in the name of the Holy Ghost. Let's do a clap of Jesus. Now you can repeat it. Now I want to take a few questions. Now after this meeting, when I went to leave and now I came with books spanning almost everything in life, and I will recommend to you Balancing Life and Godliness. All the books you're going to receive today are 20% discounted for your book. Just take an opportunity and read them. Get for your Western Zone, Eastern Zone, Northern Zone. It will be a blessing to you. And then, just as a matter of being mentees and mentors, I send out I hope. I like something every day. And I speak on Telegram every day. And then Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and all other channels. I will encourage you to just follow. Just follow. Because if you are not following anything in this life, your life will be derailed. And to me, followership means I look at Jesus. I want to be like Jesus. I want to be exactly like Jesus. I don't want to be like any pastor, preacher in this world. I don't want anybody to be like me. I follow Jesus. If you see anybody is following Jesus, look at the things he's doing and let him go with you. And I believe that is going to be a big person. Don't go for the things of this world. Go for the things, for the one who made this world come to pass. So any questions? Yeah. And if you want to write a question, just give me the paper and I'll read it. And if you want to read it out, read it out. But if you give me, you read, write it out, I can get it. If someone should get a chair, nothing. So thank you very much, Sonia. Thank you. Thank you. My name is Merit. I'm with 611 medical student. Your name is Merit. Merit. So you shall not be a man of merit. Amen. So I have a question. Yes. So my first question is, it is written that there is a possibility of pride in the abundance of knowledge. And Paul said that at a point God had to put a form of flesh in his life to keep him down, that he sought the Lord to give Christ. And the Lord said that my strength is made perfect in your weakness. So my question to you is there a similitude of that in your life? No, where the reason is that there's some things I really do. This one, this is an Erhbor who studied emotional intelligence. He had 5 components of emotional intelligence. And one of them is self-awareness. You see, I try to be aware of myself. A woman once said the unexamined life is not worth living. And every day, at the end of each day, I sit down and examine my life. So anytime I see things in my life, like somebody wrote me a note yesterday after I speaking from UK, and they said, I marvel at so much wisdom you have. And I just know that was dangerous for me to think I have so much wisdom. And so the self-awareness in me, which I do almost every day, corrects me. Then the other thing is the cross. I have a lot of crosses in my life. What the Bible says that God forbid that I should know. Stay in the cross, not alone. For me to live is Christ. To what? When did he tell me to die? Daily. So I think that everywhere I go, I see God killing me every day. You know what I mean? So the tendency to be proud is there, but death is on my way every day. I mean, not physical death. I think God is using everything to teach me that my son, you were made out of dust. And the only thing that is good in you is that the Holy Ghost has spoken. But the battle against self, because the moment pride deposits in a man, God takes it. Because I like him, because I love him, because I desire him, I run away from pride. But God's going to use those circumstances. Some things cannot come by resolution, cannot come by determination. It can only come by the external instrumentalities of God's discipline. And that's very what happened to God. Not even Satan, the messenger of Satan was sent to buffet him, so that he can keep him under. In fact, God was only using that to teach him, how actually he must come under. He must stay under. There was something I did somewhere, sometime, I did some place like that, and somebody did something, I won't go to detail because this is a show the element. And I wanted to react. I wanted to fight back. Get it. Something my dear, give everything to the person. Do you mean that? Give everything to the person. One time, somebody took me of 4 million. Now, I don't know of 4 million now. What did the buy? I took a loan. The man documented everything. And at the end of the day, they have stopped it. And I wanted to fight. Let's go fight and leave it. Just leave it. I said, it's not fair. Say, just leave it. So all these opportunities and all these things, they make things. If you want to be humble, study medicine. I don't know what it is now among your people. During our time, I can just present in one. Look, I'll reach out on Sunday morning. Everybody knows that Pastor Labo. Stand up and sit down. They finish present, they say, this kind of person. Where you are supposed to be humble. And beating down, so you don't think what. When I say, you really talk, I don't say, rubbish. When I say, rubbish. So, all this training, responsibility on you by others. I have done something for someone, a colleague of mine, help him, train him, make his life great and so on. And then he also congratulated everybody. He thanked every single person. He didn't mention it. Oh, so amazing. Jesus, can you see this wickedness? Later, the man was to see me in London. I asked for reference. I said, I'm very sorry. I didn't know what to do. I didn't go about it. So, here am I. 100%. I must not be at the scene. I must decrease so that I can what? Increase. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. So my next question is not balancing life godliness. I believe if I read the book, I'm going to learn a lot more. But my question is, how do we combat the goal of academics? So let me explain something. So the idea why people think it is illogical to be both excellent in one area and in multiple areas at the same time is that by being excellent here, you have to force everything to be hushed to a point. And bringing it into context as a medical student. Now, I want to be so excellent spiritually, I want to be so excellent academically. For instance, you are a pastor and you are a doctor. Now, as a medical student, a doctor. At some point, you are going to have to rage against excessive greatness in academics for it to be at a similar level with your spirituality, that they can be balanced and grow together. And by doing that, it will come with complications. So how do you Let's say, I understand the question. Thank you. Now, the truth is that those of us now who are professors, who maintain our Christian life, we have gone before you. You know what I mean? We have suffered fractures, Christian and medically, and yet we have survived. So it is easy for me to let you know that it's actually very possible. And this is simple reason I think it very possible. Ask God every day for a winning strategy. Ask Him, Father, what do I do to be able to combine my work and then combine my faith? Always ask God for that. If I were going back to medical school, that is not what I'm doing. Then number two, which is very, very important, buy up every opportunity. That is, don't waste any time. Buy up every opportunity. Then number three, cut out excesses, things that are not within your realm of involvement. What are you saying? There are some things that you must do. There are some things you could do, and there are some things you could discard. So find out the things, for example, like me, the Christian thing, I must wake up in the morning and study the Bible. It's a must. You know what I mean? To go to some all fellowships will not be a must. So take on the must, cut out the excess, and then focus on the must. The number four, delegate everything except the things you can be a master in. And create a community of people who can study together and work through life together. You don't study alone. Then study every day. Take yourself and look at it. Every day, study everything. One professor used to say that if you know one disease every week, in 1 year you have known 52 diseases, and you'll be better than the professor. Study every day. And anybody that comes to you that seems to know anything, that is knowledge. That is knowledge. Then ask God for understanding. Understanding takes a lot of time. Now, in March or so, I was going to speak on something else. The drugs are just being used now. And I was to speak in a group of academics from 17 nations, but I was the main speaker for that aspect of us. I was speak three talks. Then I started asking God for understanding. I read this topic, I can't count how many times, maybe 20, 30 times. I listened to videos many times. Because I know that these academics all over the world, they are very intelligent. So until I got people understanding, I internalized it. I didn't know what you break such a complex topic, and it became very simple. Then finally, ask God to give you the understanding of seasons. There are certain seasons where you should just focus on one particular thing. And there are certain seasons where you should leave it. For example,
we've learned so much from this conference and many other conferences that we've attended. I want to ask, what are the practical steps to stay consistent for decades? Because we know that you've stayed consistent for more than 3-4 decades now. What are the practical steps to stay consistent? And my second question is quite personal, and that would be that I was well hearing that you are fallen. So aside the Bible now, what's the best book you've read or best author? Thank you, sir.
Now, let me say this. How do I stay consistent? Christ and Christ alone. That's it. Every other thing in this world doesn't mean anything to me. I'm telling you my truth. Anything that competes with Christ, I will forget it. Christ and Christ alone. I will not greet anybody in the morning till I first prayed. I will not take any tea or anything till I read the Bible. I have never missed a fellowship in my life. I've never been late to any church gathering. So Christ and Christ first. And every other thing shall take place. Then two, consequences. I have seen the consequences of people who have lived a life outside Christ. Never want to suffer. Terrible. It's terrible. So I have to say the pleasure that the Lord gives you. It may look good, but the pleasure it gives you is nothing compared to what Christ gives. And then there's something I do, which is I pray for the Holy Spirit power and everything. Holy Spirit, everything, almost everything I pray for the Holy Spirit and wisdom. Anybody who does not share my values, not at all. These values are put by God. Just escape the person. Don't make friends with people who don't share my values. I don't make them my enemies. I don't make them. So it is there are some non-negotiables in my life. The number one non-negotiable is God. And that's how I stay consistent. I want to suffer the loss of everything, but I don't want to lose God. Now, regarding my best books, it's difficult to point to any one book that I will consider my best books. But I will say that there are some authors that have inspired me, like G.S. Spurgeon inspired me. He was the pastor of the Metropolitan Tabernacle in Erhbor Castle. He's dead now, over 100 years, not 100 years, and I still go to it. When I go to London, I go to it. Actually, it's one of the first books he wrote, and I read cover to cover. So, by and large, the rest are volumes of books. And the Bible. I read the Bible voraciously. I listen to audio tapes of the Bible every day. I can start from morning and finish the whole New Testament just listening to the Bible. And I write. If you go to the I write journaling so much. In 1 month, I can finish 2 or 3 journals. 1 or 2 journals. I write. My greatest books have been on leadership. Anywhere I go in the world, I scan leadership books. Barnes and Noble in the US, I have read almost all the leadership books in that place. If I don't read it, I scan. When I travel, I go to the library, to the bookshop, and I actually stay there and read and study. So, but to find one book to which I can attribute, I'll be very instrumental to my life. The preacher that has had the greatest influence on me is Billy Graham. I listen to the Grahams every time. He has been the greatest preacher that had greatest influence on me. Because it's biblical, it's clear, it's balanced. He has been the preacher that had a consistent and greatest influence in my life. Then I go to this one, I think. I do a lot of meditations. I'm not talking of yoga. I can wake up in the morning and I can actually sit down in my chair for 4 hours, listening. And for 3 hours, I won't hear any voice. Sometimes the whole day, I'm just wanting to hear the voice of God. And wait into me, I will write. So my greatest gift that I just settle down when God is by my side. Is that all?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I have a meeting question here. So you said you speak daily on Telegram and you write every day.
It's good. All right. Last question. And the rest I will to give me. Go.
Okay, so this person is asking about maybe the handles or the channels that you speak on, and then the time so you can partake.
Okay, Telegram. If you go to Telegram, Telegram is you go to Spiritual Communication Ministry, Reverend Greg Rabbi. That Telegram, once you are there, you can always do that every day. Now, I hope, which is always on my Facebook every day, and I think on my Instagram every day. That comes out every day. Then the other is what do you call it? Early morning devotional. The meeting I do every day at 6:30 to 7. That one is live because I'm there every day 6:30 to 7. So check the Twitter handle, check the Telegram, check the Facebook.